Michel Barnier was left stunned by Boris Johnson's refusal to back down on Britain's fishing demands, after he revealed that the UK wanted near total exclusion of EU vessels from its waters. The EU's chief Brexit negotiator Michel Barnier has revealed the UK will not back down from demands on fisheries. He said that David Frost has asked for a near-total exclusion of EU fishing vessels, which is unacceptable to the EU. In his press conference today, Mr. Barnier said that the United Kingdom had shown no willingness to break deadlock on the level playing field and fisheries issues, making reaching a new trade agreement unlikely. Mr. Barnier said, "On fisheries, the UK is effectively asking for near-total exclusion of EU fishing vessels from UK waters, that is simply unacceptable. The UK will be an independent coastal state and the EU completely respects that. And we also recognise that under the future agreement there might be change to the benefit of UK fishermen. But, any agreement cannot lead to a partial destruction of the EU fishing industry." He said that common fishing stocks had to be managed jointly and there need to be long-term management of resources in place. The backlash to Mr. Barnier's remarks was swift, with one BBC viewer noting, "Fisheries are non-negotiable, does Barnier not get it?" Another added, "As if Barnier has just said it's unacceptable for the UK to regain full control fisheries. What a joke, these are our waters." Speaking after this week's round of negotiations in London, Mr. Barnier also said there had been no progress at all on state aid. He said, "The time for answers is quickly running out. There are just 5 months left before the end of Britain's transition period since it formally left the EU at the end of January." He set the deadline of October for a deal to be reached between the two sides. The EU negotiator said, "We must come to an agreement by October at the latest. We only have a few weeks left and we should not waste them." Mr. Barnier also hit back at Britain's tendency to use ultimatums or threat in the talks, adding, "I don't think we've got time for these games."